Hey guys, this is Kara Arlene Bolton here, and I have been working on my language for my series, The Chronicles of the Great Galactic War series. I have been doing this for a while now, and I have been getting some help from ChatGPT just because creating a language on your own is really, really difficult, even if you know what you're doing. So what I started coming up with were, the first thing I came up with were the numbers. So a little bit of backstory. So I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but the number 0 did not exist for a very long time, even after other numbers in society in general had been created.
There's actually a whole book written on that.
Nice. So that's a little bit of randomness for you. But yeah, so I have 1 through 10, and then 20 through 90. So what I've done is, to make it a little bit easier, is I've made it so that like Elin for 1, and then Nera is 0. So number 10 is just going to be Elin Nera. I feel like that would make it a little bit easier, not only for readers to understand, but also for me as I'm making the language, because like some languages, especially if you look at like a lot of the Nordic countries, it's like to equal, like 90, it's like 4 times 80 to equal 8, or 4 times 20 to equal 80, and like how it's said in their language, and that's really complicated. So another thing too is it's subject, object, verb, and there's no gendered grammaticals. I did that just because I thought it would be interesting to have not gendered grammaticals. I know that's something that's usually in English, but a lot of other countries like languages like Spanish and German, they have that. And maybe it's just because I speak English, but I always had a harder time learning with gendered grammaticals. And then also too, so yeah, that makes it easier. Also, there is no number bigger than this in their language. There's no need to have any numbers bigger than that, especially if it has to do with someone's wealth, because on Hatay and in Belnine society in general, there's no one that needs to be that rich. There are definitely some rich people, but there's no need for them to have any more money than that. So, like, for example, so I have them written out: 100, 1,000, 10,000. So, like, for 151, it's Center Penternera Elin, which it's, when you say it comes out kind of long, but it makes a lot of sense instead of trying to do something more complicated. So I thought this was a really neat idea to put it out this way. So yeah, so this has been really fun for me. And then, so a lot of the nature words, nature, because Belnine society is really big into nature. They even have special nature themed holidays, and there's even a goddess of nature in the woods, and I wanted to make sure that I came up with a lot of nature words. Now this is going to take me a very long time to do, and I'm really excited for doing it though, just because like I said, I've been wanting to do this for, oh my gosh. So I started writing the story about 12 years ago originally, and I've been wanting to do it for probably about 10 years now. So yeah, so I'm really excited about this. I love this. And if anyone has any questions, please message me or like mark it down like on this video, and I will answer questions. If anyone has like any suggestions or ideas, I would gladly listen to that as well, just because I don't know, this stuff just fascinates me. Language in general has always fascinated me, and the fact that I get to create a language, it's absolutely fabulous. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. So up here, no is new, and then yes is Elin. And then so one of the things I did with colors was I created like a set of base colors, and then what I did to make it a little bit easier for colors as well, where is it? Here we go. Was I added certain colors together, like light blue, for example, would be Solera and Sereth. So that would be, so Solera.
Oh, did it go back to square?
Oh, I don't know.
They went back to square, yeah.
That's okay. It'll be okay for now. So like Solera is, so I liked this idea for language just because it kind of made it easier to, so like rose gold is like pink and gold together. Light blue is like white and blue. It just makes it a little bit easier. And I like how the language is structured that way because it makes it easier to understand, easier to learn. So yeah, so this has been absolute blast for me. Like here's some foods, for example. And I liked how I came up with the berries. So like by color. So that's gonna be like a green berry, a pink berry, a blue berry. So yeah, so this has been absolutely fascinating to do. Here's some verbs. Obviously this is not a complete list and I have a lot of more work to do. But I just absolutely love this stuff, and I cannot wait to share more with you guys. So here are some greetings and essential phrases. So I really like the goodbye because Silma is peace and Ren to follow. So essentially goodbye literally translates as peace to follow you, or peace with you, peace follow you. Or like this one, like thank yous, gratitude to follow. But anyway, guys. Yeah, so this has been absolutely amazing. So anyway, yeah, have a good day, guys.